aside, the king is back.
You can see again.
If he's been playing, but like he's solidly, you know, like effed up vision, and he's this good.
That's like he's been playing on 60 hertz the whole time.
Yeah, like it
Apex.
just comes out.
Like, you know, that's how Zywa has been playing before the glasses.
I'm keen to see what he's going to be able to do. You know, some players with the glasses have played a little bit worse, but we'll see what Team Vitality do. Of course, beating Atox to get to this position, but almost losing a map to him. So we'll see what their form's like, because FURIA were looking red hot yesterday.
In that photo at the start, Apex looks like he just fell for that old trick back in school. It's like if your hand's bigger than your face, and then just bam.
Oh, no.
I like that you committed to
I
that.
slapped myself.
Hey, Rush.
Fast up ramp. Nades are good, but is Flames better? Let's see. Fallen, spearheads. Oh my god. FURIA, the GOATs.
Last time they played, Harry, was in Cologne. This is a team ace from FURIA, keeping it simple. In Cologne, it was 13-2, 13-3 for Vitality. It was a shellacking. Yuri had 6 kills on 2 maps.
Ooh.
It wasn't pretty.
Wait, 6
it was
kills,
the opening
2
game.
maps?
It was the opening game for Vitality in the tournament. They would go on to win the whole damn thing. So it started off pretty well. Zywu started with the ace on Inferno. You remember that from Sandbags?
Yeah.
You should. You were casting it.
I wasn't.
You wasn't. You wasn't. You weren't.
Been thinking in other languages too much, bro.
Yeah, so FURIA this time changing the veto. They vetoed Dust2 back then. Vitality picked Mirage, owned them. FURIA picked Inferno. This time they pick Vertigo, ban Mirage, so Vitality picks Dust2 as the second map. And you see, brand new FURIA, baby.
I love this energy you've come in with, bro.
Is this what happens when you get you on the early shift?
This. He's also just a big FURIA fan. So let's see. Oh.
I'm a Fallen supporter.
Yeah.
I'm not I was never a FURIA fan, but more importantly, I was never a FURIA hater.
No,
that's what
and that's something
thought.
that people get wrong, actually.
It was very misrepresented. I was never a FURIA hater. I just like hate it when I see teams not make the obvious changes to improve. Like, they have a lot of good pieces, but maybe there's this one piece. It's kind of not fitting there, you know? Like trying to put a square into a round hole. It just doesn't fit, you know? And all of a sudden, if you don't try to do that incessantly, things can get better.
Yeah.
You know,
You got Monopoly pieces with the Cluedo board. It just ain't working.
Exactly.
Well, Cello with the AK on B stairs.
See ya.
Going to be the victim.
You reckon that's a factory new whiteout P250 for Mezzi? That's like 10 grand if it is. Don't look it. Looks like shit, but hopefully.
It would be cool though.
Yeah, it would be sick. All right, Mezzi. Let's see what he's made of, my man.
Throwback.
Well, Spigs forced out by the Flames. Mezzi can't do a damn thing in the Flames there. And, ooh, okay. So he gets a chunk of damage done, but FURIA now almost all the way into sight. Spraying, spamming, waiting for this aggression to keep on coming around the corner. And Zywu, 1 bullet from the grave. Might just fall away. They're waiting for the activation of the flank. Flames, ooh, timing looks pretty bloody good. So's that shot. And now in the 3v3, there is still a chance for Vitality.
Ooh.
What's happening? They don't have armor.
Flames is putting squares in round holes right now. And with the backstab case, Serato battles forward and will get past Zywu. They deal with Flames in the backlines, and then Skulls is there to spam out the last man standing. So well recovered for FURIA.
Let's really commit.
They really want to commit, Harry, so does that mean B lobby aggression or A ramp aggression? I guess we'll see soon enough.
Yeah. But I mean, if you had to guess, I was trying to see if anyone like had a great spawn, but they just all have M4s, so I don't really know. That hasn't helped me at all. It looks like it might be a bit of both, Yanko. They've gone aggressive over towards A. They've taken that ramp control. Volley of util in the meantime down at the B stairs. The only area that they've left empty is middle. And that is where FURIA are trying to take in this first rifle round. you want to commit to both aggressing down B and A, you've got to make some concessions, and so mid's what they gave up.
Ooh, cost on the nade.
Offset by the pace. ZywOo falls first, follow-up kill on a Spinx, and suddenly it's just Messi left standing. B site crumbles, and FURIA, flawless start, 4-0, and Cello's already screaming at Vitality on the other side of the room.
Yeah, explosive little pump through mid, and FURIA keeping it clean, 4-0 so far on the T side. Vitality a bit slow to start here today.
That was over in 7 seconds. Let's see, 23, 16. Yeah, in 10 seconds from the first kill to the last round over. Harry, when was the last time you've seen anything like it?
Seeing something only last 10 seconds? Quite a lot, actually. Rather embarrassingly. But
don't worry, it happens to a lot of guys, I've heard. But interesting from FURIA and from Fallen, because usually very default heavy, right? To call something a little bit more pace changey, right? And not just work A ramp, go for that quicker middle hit. Pays off huge time.
Messi doesn't go off prematurely. He'll be able to get himself stuck here on the stairs. Looks for more. Wrap around. Cello. Late trade coming through. And now we're going to see a bit of action again towards the B site. Cello goes in dry. And Spinx is going to be taken out of the round. 3v4 now. FURIA looking good to take another. But we're going to see the bomb go on a little adventure down there through Maze.
This is always interesting to me from a more of a like nerdy perspective. So what's going to happen in the next round, right? So what's going through Vitality's head? Okay, they just did this mid thing. It worked. Okay, they won the gun round. They have to try something more defaulty based, or maybe just work A-Ram, something like that. So we're going to play weak. We're going to be weak on mid again. They're probably not going to do something 2 times in a row. Sure, you don't have to leave it completely. Maybe you leave one guy in a sort of a position to hold it. But what is FURIA thinking? You know, like, do they expect that way of thinking from Vitality? Maybe call something mid-heavy again, like try to really push that advantage, try to really force Vitality to put more resources and then start working the sides, right, which are more difficult and where most resources go into. It's the mind games. Harry.
Yeah, I hope Fallen does start playing them. I hope he's keen on pressing the advantage right now. 5-0 start for FURIA. What did you say the result was last time, Yanko?
They already got as many rounds.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking. Same number of rounds as the last time they met across 2 maps they've locked in to open up map 1.
Exactly.
That's improvement right there.
Skull's been there for a little bit longer. FURIA seem to be more comfortable.
They are leaning back in a mid early. Admittedly, like not with everyone, but there's enough in mid for you to try and take middle. 3 strong here for FURIA.
The left it is just, you can see that already Spinx and ZywOo are putting more focus on mid after just using the nades early towards the bomb site, so...
Nice little pop flash. Cello finds the first, traded by ZywOo. But Cello's so low. And the Woo knows it, so he was having a sniff around mid.
But it was different the take. Last time it was the deep flash and the deep smoke. They were counting on no one being there. Now they expect the adjustment from Vitality. That's why the closer flash comes in. Spinx turns and they get the trade. Flames trying to bait for Apex here.
That missed short molly's annoying. It means that Yuri's going to be kind of bogged down in fighting the short angle. Wasn't ready for the push down ramp, and so it's just left to Fallen here. If he can get past elevators, suddenly the round opens up, and so he will get in towards the B site. Fakes the drop in, and they fall for it. Flames now dead. Oh, and Apex is starting to move back around the world. Fallen. Gonna hear these steps from underneath. I feel like he defo should have heard
Yeah,
this.
I don't play Vertigo, but he heard Apex.
Yeah.
He knows he's coming from ramp. Or no, he doesn't.
And that's the round.
He
Vertical
defo
audio.
should have heard
Screw
that.
this map, bro.
Vertical
That's what I
audio.
told you.
Maybe
If a pro player can't make that distinction, how can a poor old Serbian boy with not great equipment make the distinction?
Not great equipment, bro. What are you on about?
Not me myself, but you
Okay,
know, it's
right.
like a
You
poor
mean like
country.
it-
You know, people don't have the latest gear.
I thought you were making that back. I'm like, brother. Isn't like having the good equipment your whole thing? And you got like plenty to choose from too?
Oh, I got good equipment, all right.
Yeah.
And it works.
And it works. It does work.
More than 10 seconds. Sorry, Harry.
Sometimes.
Nah.
Yeah.
Fair. Fair, honestly.
That was weird. You feel like he should have heard them.
It's just the audio in CS2. It's like there's that vertical mark where if you walk through it, everything gets louder and everything's softer if you're on the other side of it. In Spectate, it doesn't sound like that. So that's why we hear more.
I know, but even if
watching
it's
like
softer
this.
for him, he knows they're not on the same level, so he's below him.
Yeah. Maybe someone was talking. We don't really know. But unfortunate. And FURIA still up by 4 and plenty of money to play with here. So going in with yet another gun round. Vitality looking to double into a second. Missed Molly. Boost up.
There's been a couple of Miss Mollies now. Boost gets disassembled.
This is where Mez's life becomes a nightmare. He's used his nades. They've shown presence. They already took lobby. Right, and that's why you see the extra Vitality players lean over. But
Look at this
Yuri.
gap. Oh my god. He is the mother of all timings, but he's missed that shot. He's given up the aim of the game, and now Yuri, they know about him. They've got a guy trapped in elevators, so a good decision for Vitality to go back and keep him boxed in. Don't have to worry about that flank anymore, and they get a free 5v4 off the top of the round. That really could have and perhaps should have been the golden ticket for FURIA. They're going to have to earn this now. Mezzi, bit of damage on the MP9 is to set up Spinks, swinging out from default. Can't get away with any more. 3-on-3 as FURIA have traded their way back into this one. They're going to start crossing in now. But double nades left up for this bomb plant. Cello is about to get hurt. They lob those in. Oh, they play him delayed. I like that. Second one finds good damage onto Cello. The molly going to burn him out into the open. But he will respond. Flame's dead. Huge kill for Cello to even allow this reposition. He's kept it even 2v2 in the post plant, but now he's got to do it all. Cello getting whittled down, and ZywOo just barely gets that one over the line for Vitality.
Worst way to win a round, but it's still going to be 2 for Vitality.
Dude, like, you got ZywOo, right?
Yeah.
Wearing glasses on the other side. Then you got Fallen as the guy. Look at him. No glasses required, just perfection.
He wears them outside of the game, though.
I know. But he likes to level the playing field, so
Yeah.
he takes them off when the game goes live.
Could have used them in that round, but never mind. I mean, still not out of the woods yet for Vitality.
Look
Their
at the
economy is
screen.
still lacking.
It's all smudges. What's happened?
And Fallen could have gotten an op if he wanted to, but he decided against it. ZywOo picked up his, so we'll see how that pans out in this round.
Swinging in. No molly at sandbags. Crane player going to be spotted and draw attention away from who could be there. Cello not committing to that sandbags molly. And Apex will fall, but there needs to be an answer. Flames has to find it. Waiting for the right moment to strike. So many FURIA members in front of him, and he's not going to be able to get that second. Yuri, heads up trade. And never got a man advantage for FURIA. 1 whole minute to play with.
Yeah, plenty of time left. I think this is where you see some of that Brazilian patience, letting the round develop a little bit, taking space, dying, of course. But Serato is now in a great position. They don't know about him, but do they know about Spinks? Doesn't seem like it. Massive from Yuri. Now it should be said they don't know about Serato. Mezzi's dead, round's over.
And just like that, the round is over.
Not
ZywOo.
even the Wu.
No, not even he would attempt it.
That was a round-winning kill from Yuri. If he dies there, probably it goes Vitality's way. But he finds redemption for that previous round, Harry. And that unfortunate lurk.
But Cello's looking really switched on as well to open up this game.
You know that Cello means forehead in Serbian?
Does it?
Yeah.
He had a crazy game on Nuke yesterday as well. Big forehead there.
Yeah, it was lights out.
Oh, I hoped it was going to be like a link into the big forehead thing.
No.
But no, he's looking real good. And Cello is kind of the guy who gets... He's like the loud one. He's the hype dude.
Yeah.
So having him firing on all cylinders is a good look for FURIA. And it was just the way he pathed up ramp. Like, really sold me. Even the weird, like, dropping down off the boost, getting under Apex. He's very flicky with it. Feeling good right now. Cello got that spunk.
How are we feeling about Vertigo? We finally get it a couple of times here on the A stream.
I think also for FURIA, something that isn't talked about that much is they have a 7-map map pool. You know, like they veto depending on the opponent. They don't have a perma ban, which I think can help really in a lot of situations, you know. So you're not too matchup dependent because of the maps. Zywon the saved op. Can he do something crazy?
Oh, this is free for Apex. No one else is through the smoke. Cello is out on an island there, but there's Serato. Keeps things even. That AWP all the way over at the B site will be left out of the action here. Four on four, you almost wonder, did they eventually say, ah, screw it, just bring the AWP round two?
Might be happening. Flash over towards B. Zywoo worried about mid. Clear that one out. And at the mid round, he might actually rotate over to help him out here. Seems to be the case with Util coming in. Vitality, they will be going for the round. AWP going to arrive just in time. Flash across the top, but the numbers start to thin. Mezzy, oh, okay, going to be able to team up with Zywoo to get a bit more damage done. Bomb further far back. Zywoo ready for the smoke push. Skulls might have just thrown this one away.
Why? Yeah, you don't want to say it's unnecessary, but it is. However, Fallen...
He's got him in his pocket. That's what he's showing the pocket. That's where he has him. That's where Zywoo lives right now, in Fallen's pocket.
Right in the pocket, Randy.
Can you give me the smoke connect?
That was real close. In the end. Great shot from Fallen to close it out.
It's such a good bit. All right, straight out towards B.
I like how when he first did it in Cologne, whoever was like casting thought it was him saying they're out of money, like their pockets are empty and they have no more money. It's like, you guys suck at trash talking if you can't really like put that one together.
I think that was me. And
yeah, I think it was you and Hugo.
Yeah.
Makes it so much better that
I
you're
think it
sitting
was
next to
Hugo
me.
in particular.
No, I think it was you.
I think
Hugo tried to convince you and you were like...
I didn't think that. I don't
no, it's the
remember
money,
it going
Hugo.
down like that.
Yeah, you're very, you know, combative when it comes to that stuff.
No, I'm not. Stop telling everyone I am. Oh, Flame's dead. Apex, can he do anything here? Yeah, that molly. That's going to slow him down. Slows their roll. Oh, and now Zywoo. Zywoo in the fresh glasses with the fresh fade steps up to the plate. Let's see. He might be looking good, but is he shooting straight? Let's find out. Spinks, bit of a push out towards the ramp. Zywoo's AWP now has the time to get involved. They've learned about it. FURIA, do they want to follow through with this?
Problem is they don't have anyone on the flank or on the other side of the map. I mean, Serato's going for it now, but Mezzy is still in the vicinity of the B-bomb site, so they're trying to pull the strings. And what do you do now if Zywoo hasn't moved, which he...
Ooh. Okay.
He doesn't know about Yuri.
Oh, it's the widest plant you've ever seen.
Oh,
Messi called his bluff.
Knife's edge.
Bruh.
God damn.
That's a nice round for a Messi.
Gets there just in time.
He's British.
Yeah,
He is
nice.
British. It's a good observation.
That was a 4v2 for FURIA that doesn't really pan out, but you can see, right, like the extra, the sort of a stack that Vitality was going for, right? They were overloading the site really and trying to re-aggress and banking on FURIA not expecting that many players to be there. It didn't really work out because they were in a, FURIA was in a 4v2, right? But then you send Serato to scout the other side because you think maybe there's both players there. Okay, so he finds contact. You're closer to A. Okay, let's just go and trade. Zyvo gets a double. Gets a collateral. And then Yuri just can't clutch in the end. This is a big round because if Vitality wins this, they'll get 5. And if they lose, well, FURIA might just get 9. Which would be quite impressive.
Yeah, really would. Putting their best foot forward. That's what they have the chance to do here. Really give themselves open runway in this second half. But they've got to find it on this low buy in Apex. Oh, okay. Oh, well, never mind. Oh my god, he went back in for more.
That's a little
Finally,
crazy.
he's punished. Honestly, 2 for 1 out of the MP9 bottom ramp push like that, completely throwing the round through a loop and getting rid of a bunch of util. You'll take that.
All right, peek across the top. This is looking much better for Vitality to potentially bring this to a 5th. FURIA not looking too good. Skull's drawing attention over towards mid-side bomb. Starting to make its way for a late B split, but it's both these Ts completely separate. Not going to be able to trade. Serato, though, looking pretty good so far. 11 and 5, Galil in hand. Clearing out every nook and cranny on his pathway to the B site. Info gained. And 1 bullet over to that player at danger might just do it. Looking to swing off the contact is Mezzi. On the back of sight, nade chunks him down, and that's going to be some good damage. Good reaction. Spray transfer won't be hit. And Skulls now has to do it all himself for 20 on the clock, pushing forward. Double stack has to be dealt with. He knows 1 more towards that right side, but the Molly and Mezzi team up for a 4th.
Yeah, great stuff from Vitality. Little sad for FURIA here. They kind of risked it all on that round. They had the chance at a 9-3 half. They shot for it. Now they have to head into this last round here with just Tech 9s, couple of pistols, a Mac 10 for Serato. So making do with very little here, a FURIA.
Looking to try and time this pressure together. Late lurk at mid. No, that's just going to be util from that position, and all up from B-side. Spinks deals with it perfectly. Mezzi activating off the back of the flash, and this is looking so good for Vitality to put a 5th on here at the end of the half. Yuri, Skulls, both looking to crack into sight, but Spinks here going to be taking contact and waiting for Mezzi to go for that swing. Just a matter of when. Nade coming across the top, and that was a clean one to end the half. 5-7. FURIA still leading by 2.
AC.
One more AC. Flashing
I'm blind.
Factor.
Flashing G2,
Boom.
flashing
I'm
G2. Boom.
I'm blind. Pick on me, pick on me, pick on me.
Yeah, put me the shot.
No, no,
I have
buff,
it.
buff, 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 buff.
I have
Pick
it,
on me,
okay.
guys, pick on me.
Is C1?
C1, 1.
One C1.
I need him.
Nice.
Nice!
Nice, don't
Nice.
buy points.
Nice,
Nice,
Williams.
boys.
Nice, Williams.
That was kind of crazy.
Peek on me.
Oh, no, wait, what could it be? Be like, trade me out.
Bro.
Yeah, bro.
Trade me out.
Peek on me.
Trade me, bro. I can't pull it off. I'm not a singer. I'm not Mac.
Oh no, this round might be over, guys.
So enthusiastic, of course.
No, but it might already be over. Look at Vitality, bro. They've done the one thing that FURIA didn't want them to do. Go B. What?
Well, the problem isn't them going B. The problem is how deep can they get without FURIA knowing. That's going to be the problem, and that's what's going to win Vitality the round. They're ready for the retake. There's a molly, a flash, a smoke on the CT.
Skulls is dead.
Yep. And he had the smoke and a kid.
FURIA were trying to make a read, and it
That's unfortunate.
was the wrong book. Ooh, shots still coming through though. FURIA hot on the heels of a retake, still thinking about it. Kid's still there for Fallen, who fake cleared mid. Didn't get the real info as Apex missed opportunity. Nice shot on the second man.
Okay.
There goes the kid on the ground as the util starts to come out. We're going to see a flood straight back in here. Vitality not able to stand tall just yet. Yuri bringing it back to a 3v2. Oh, it's looking awkward. Swinging around. He'll fall, and it's all Queserado. And if anyone can do it, it would be him, but he's got no health to do it here. Does have a kid on the belt, but the time has ticked too far away, and that's going to be Vitality looking to close that round gap.
That's such a terrible feeling if you're FURIA, right? Like, because you're fine with them going B, but who's gonna walk B and walk all the way to CT?
Yeah, they even
and,
delayed the plant.
Exactly.
They threw the bomb back and they waited till they got a kill from the push before committing to the bomb plant.
Just great play from Vitality, understanding the situation in which they're in.
Bro, that could go over a beat. That kind of goes hard.
MR12 comes at you fast, man.
It does.
FURIA was up 7-2, everything was going great.
Bro, they felt invincible.
And now it's gonna be 7-7.
Unless... Okay, if you swing ramp, you insta-kill Zywoo. 2 bullets, 2
Don't do
headshots, insta-win.
On this line,
Flames
yep.
completely fumbles it. Scroll wheel jump as they run down ramp. He dies to the USPs.
I see
2
it.
AKs retrieved. Bomb at bridge.
Oh, yeah.
That would be a huge issue. So let's see. Come on. It started nearly the prophecy. Now we just need the scroll wheel. No. No, not today. He holds the line.
Ah, bugger. Clean round.
So 7-all, tie game. Of course, the scroll wheel, not one of the wheels in Counter-Strike.
Which we learned earlier thanks to Freya and Family Feud.
We got robbed, bro.
We did. We did. It's a big blow to the family.
But, you know, nothing will break our bond, Harry.
Yeah.
Because family is forever.
Yeah. What's that line from Fast and... Is it Fast and Furious? He always goes on about family.
It's just
You win
half
by
of
an
his
inch, you win
lines
by a mile.
are,
Yeah.
you know. Maybe they have the world's strongest military. An army of 1 million people. But we've got family.
Yeah.
And
that's
you can't beat that.
No, that's what it's all about.
And they end up winning, so he's right.
Our cars might be fast, but they can't outrun the love I have for my family.
Why are you mocking Fast and Furious, bro? That's not cool.
It's one of the GOAT film franchises. Kind of like the Lord of the Rings, but with cars. Some say.
That is true, yeah.
Forward. He tried his hand at a little fight there, but Zywoo gonna swoop in, pick at the scraps. Oh, never mind, he's dead. Quick trade back from Spinks. And a bit of a slowdown in the round now. Oh, not for long. Not with that kill, just being delivered on a silver platter as Cello walks the short smoke. And not even a twin-powered turbo diesel engine V8 roaring to life right now could outrun the love for family, for Vitality. Apex, kind of the father figure in a way. Oh, well, daddy's gone. He ain't ever coming back.
And that's an issue. For FURIA.
Yeah, bro. Give me more of that.
The voice is
That
gone.
was insane. That was like a banshee. Not from Halo.
Can we
like,
get that as a quick replay?
mythically.
We got that there? Slow it down.
Yeah.
Last couple of shots, yeah. Here we go. Not bad, not bad.
Apex pulling up with the harpoon the way he be wailing.
Not bad.
Ooh.
Not great.
That was bad. Unfortunate even. FURIA.
Forrest Gump when he goes wailing. I gotta find blubber. Right, anyway, here we are.
What?
That makes sense, right?
I know it does, but
Apex!
it's like
Come on now. What are you up to?
you're really committed to this.
Shot on the side of the head, but PT50 lets him down. And it's Apex's revenge.
The catwalk was slippery that morning.
Alright, they're taking the speed off of it.
Not very fast and furious like.
Can't spell fast and furious without FURIA. You can, but don't think about it too much. Come on now. Spink's dead. Hang on a second. Oh, something's happening here. Yuri, there's one more. Oh, the follow-up dink, but Zywoo able to keep it in check. Vitality, big up into the lead now, 9-7. Those were just the pistols, though. That was meant to be easy, and it was anything but. Now we have the buy back in for FURIA, and a timeout to go alongside it. Will it be Vitality locking in double digits? Or FURIA's revenge?
We'll see. This is the first proper buy for FURIA, right? Where Fallen can get an AWP. First gun round was close, but they couldn't just close it out. Good that they at least managed to get some kills in the eco, right? So that Vitality doesn't have 10k across the board on their players. But we'll see. They have to start winning some rounds. FURIA at this point, it's been 7 in a row for Vitality.
Solid showing. Still the best chance now for FURIA. Full utility. Fallen has that AWP going. Going heavy towards that ramp side. 3-2 split. And FURIA giving up that B site just to put Prio on mid.
That's not it.
Apex got
There
to
you
work
go.
on his vertigo nades. Take it from me. I remember his flash. But Vitality, they do have an empty bomb site here. Zywoo bringing it around.
And they still have 2 smokes on Vitality. This retake is going to be... I don't know if they can even go for it, actually, FURIA. I mean, it will have to be the flank realizing something, and I was in a good spot.
Well,
Whoa.
that's gone horribly.
That's not
And we'll write this one off.
That's the problem, you know, FURIA is trying to be a little bit cheeky. They use some utility on B early, right, and then pull all the way back towards mid. You know, not expecting Vitality to go for something like this. But Apex, as you could maybe hear, doesn't care. And just like the pistol round, they get into an empty B bomb site, no resistance, and an easy round for Vitality.
Nice.
Nice one too.
They might have to do the same shit. Hey, take the coach to play on A next time!
Nice, boys.
Listen.
What did he say?
Take the...
Something you play on them
A.
next time.
You play on A? I don't know. He's winning.
He's just having a
Yeah, he's just yelling.
lovely chat across the
Blood's
fence.
just waffling. Ooh, this time they do go fighting for B ramp. Fallen and Skulls working in tandem. Apex giving chase.
Oh,
Tries to go up and over. That's a lot of damage on a K-Serato, but not the kill, and they just need to reclaim some of these numbers right now. It kind of only leaves them with this all-in over towards A. ZywOo root up through the ramp. Wins that out over Cello. He'll get given that one short. Spinks now moving in to join him. How many more can ZywOo find before he falls? 13 HP.
Oof. Chunk of damage. Molly on elevator side. Just to stop any aggression. No swings on the back of default, and he's just going to back away to regroup with Spinks, who's been locking down the B stairs control. K-Serato, incredibly low on B site default. FURIA thinking about what could Vitality be doing here. Doesn't feel like they have the right read.
If they nade onto default, K-Serato's dead, but instead they face him dry. Spinks, yeah, there it is. No,
Not even needed.
not really the way I envisioned that going down, but he still gets the kill. 1v2 for Spinks. Only 15 seconds left to make his move as well. They can rush him down as soon as he plants. Gonna try and get that down in the smoke. The spam misses, so Spinks tees himself up, and in with a chance here is Spinks. The Fallen close on that orb, fires off too soon. Spinks finds him around the smoke, and now it's just Yuri! Spinks! That is unreal!
I did 87.
1v3! And so that's how Vitality really stake their claim to Vertigo. It's Spinks delivering in the clutch.
That's kind of hard. That's kind of hard.
Oh, this hurts for FURIA. They were
Taking a
what,
tactical.
7-2? Was that right?
7-2.
Yeah, 7-2 up.
Haven't found a round this half. Incredibly rough situation. When they started so strong.
This is going to be a tough CT side to review as well. You know, no matter what happens, it's like pistol round. They walked into B and outflanked us completely. First gun round, we were 3v3. Cello walks through the smoke. You know, you lose after that. Gun round after that, again, they walk into B when you don't have anyone there. Another free round for them, and then you lose a 1v3.
But this is where Fallen says, Io tengo a chave. I have the key. He is the key to them getting back in. It's that big green, that orb. It's like,
What did he say? Can you do that one more time?
Io is I, like, tengo is have, right? A chave is a, I think it's a key. I have a key. Not the key per se, but
Right.
one of the keys.
Nice. Didn't know he spoke Portuguese.
Only a tad, only a bit.
I wonder what scenario did you need to learn the word key for, but okay.
Oh.
Fallen trying to find that opening, but just gets punished by Spinks, who had a slow start to the game, but stepping up now on the T side. Known for his mid lurks.
Ooh. 2-tap from Cello. Gives them a ruffle and maybe a chance, but without any control on A site, probably just going to be that save with the AK. Give themselves the best possible chance in the next with some extra firepower. Yuri retrieving the AWP there. And Vitality are just slow contacting all the way through A, clearing out every nook, every cranny. And if Yuri is unable to find a line to get some damage done, then they probably aren't going to be going for this one. He's going the right direction to try and get this pick off. Oh, missed chance.
Oh, dear. Oh. And you ain't even getting out with that. Backstab.
Oh.
Apex!
Huh?
Bruh.
How's he done that?
He's had the oats. That was beautiful. Brings a tear to your eye seeing Apex hitting shots like that. He was keeping up his good form from Cologne. Thought maybe it was a one and done, a flash in the pan. But Apex really is that guy. Skull's at least going to get out. Saves the armor. Doesn't give them the satisfaction. I like that. Oh, he's had some good moments this game. Kind of the GOAT in a way. I suppose. You're willing to play kind of fast and loose. Bro, that's so good.
Yeah, that's crazy that wasn't traded.
Jello. That's so good.
Heads up response. And FURIA, last chance to get back in the game. Need 5 rounds, and they haven't found one this half. Will it start now, Harry?
I mean, you know, if history's anything to go by, probably not. But there's always a will. So by that logic, there's always a way. Out towards mid. Now that nade found great early damage on a K-Serato. Spink's getting boosted up here. Oh, and is scoped up over on middle, and K-Serato's just watching for the jump over. You can see this from that angle. So yeah, getting up on top of the
wiry fence thing. Yeah.
But getting on top of the
Cone.
thing, the cone.
Getting higher.
Is there a cone there?
I think there is a cone there, but he's standing on top of the Y.
Can
He's
we
like,
get much higher?
Why am I even chiming in? I don't play Vertigo.
no one does, really.
You guys do.
Kind of
Kind
a
of
dead
a shit map.
You
No.
have
Yeah.
nade sets and everything.
No, I did for old Vertigo, but now whenever I rock up on this one, I feel like a duck in the ocean, bruh. I don't belong there.
What's this fin coming at me for?
Exactly. Alexi B's just wailing on me. Double tie into the ocean. Oh, flames! You absolute. Oh, can't believe he's just done that. Flames. Oh, and there's Messi. This might be over. This might be done. As Skulls rotates in, he's had the last few rounds having to try and save, and he won't save the day. Apex roars to life as Vitality turn it all around from 7-2 down. 7 was all FURIA get.
I actually do like this map. It's one of those fun ones. You can do a lot of things on it. You can do fakes, you can do straight up aim fights, and you can do a little bit of mid to B smokes. Or
look at that
door smoke. Clip that one. You got to show that in one of these.
Showing off, Apex.
In between the games.
All right. Well, that sets the tone. A nice smoke. And it's going to be Cello. Exploring the options towards short, and he's got a lot coming around that corner. Going to start falling back. And it looks to be just a clean A finish here. We've got one towards lower for Vitality. In terms of finishing utility here, it's a single flashbang. So I think they just flash the bomb site and full speed ahead. Here we go. This will be the flash.
I'm also keeping an eye on Spinks' positioning here down in lower B tunnels, because that might be a late out mid flank. Maybe a callback option if he hears a rotation from B.
Gathered, but what's the go? That flashbang is going to have to be pretty perfect. It's only Fallen that's susceptible to it, and yeah, he has vision. Hasn't hit the shot though. Ah, there it is. Takes the head off of Mezzi. Cello brought down, however, by Flames. Advancing towards Fallen's position, that's the kill they needed. Flamesy delivers a solid double kill, and now actually identifying pit presence.
Yeah, bear in mind, this pistol means a lot. It was FURIA that had a 7-0 start on Vertigo. They were running away with it, then got shut down towards the end, but now a 2 versus 3. Vitality still with a slight advantage, I would say, especially with Zywo alive with that P250 and Kevlar. Does he get the next shot, though? Players coming in from long.
Shadow.
Yeah, kind of teased him with the shadow and a shot across the bow, straight into the head of Yuri. Skulls deleted. That's the Zywo special. Put a P250 on his hands and watch the headshots come through. I have to say, Zywoo's new kind of haircut and glasses combo, he's looking stylish. He's got some swagger about him.
He's evolving every single tournament. A scary prospect. Now he can see clearer. Does that mean he's going to be better in game?
I think so. I think that's how it works. I mean, you know, Henry, like the 4 days where you have got your glasses before you lose them again, you are hitting headies.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Yeah, before you lose them.
I should get some.
Maybe.
I should sort that out. We've got a full eco here, boys. Bear in mind, Vitality looking for that clean 2-0, the heavy favorite to say the least here. Corner smoke down towards long, and Apex claiming pits. There is a bit of an ace stack here. I don't think it's going to be worth writing home about, but they are there. They are ready and willing.
So, while we're watching the USPs play out then on this site,
here we go.
Are there any teams that are 5 glasses wearers?
Oh, you know, I don't know. I've never actually written that down or made a mental note of it. That's a nice shot.
You always have like the fat versus skinny debate, and you have like all these different things that make players better or worse.
Like bold buff as well.
Bold buff, yeah, absolutely. That's a new one. That's the
you shaved your head once or twice, haven't you?
I did a reverse mohawk, yeah.
Yeah, the reverse mohawk.
Does it count?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, that was by choice.
That was.
And so, you know, some players have been shaving their head by choice as well, setting themselves up for glory. Yeah, I'm telling you, I think Zywoo is going to get at least an extra 0.2 rating as a product of a good haircut. I think there's something in it.
Oh, this is the FURIA buy.
Oh, they're doing the FURIA buy.
It's the FURIA buy.
FURIA are doing the FURIA. Josh, would you like to try and brainstorm what the FURIA buy entails after taking a look at this?
They couldn't afford an op on this round, so they're going to go MP9s light armor, and they're going to see if they can win with these because the MP9s are really strong in this game.
Oh, yeah.
And then whatever weapons they're able to pick up, cool. If they win the round, perfect. And then they build that economy so that they can afford ops and continual buys.
It's like you've been here the whole time. Absolutely. And of course, $600 kill reward combined with the 3rd stage loss bonus. If you do lose, you're still going to have M4s and nades, even if it doesn't go your way.
Yeah, it is quite interesting. We'll see how it works out for them. I agree, the MP9 is in a very powerful spot right now as we see Vitality make their way towards short. It's going to be Flames spamming that smoke. Bit to be smoke deployed, though. And we're going to see Zywoo on that scout. He's an absolute demon with it. Cello tucking himself in. Does anyone check the corner? It's all good. It's all good. All under control for now. We are going to see a 3 versus 3 ensue, though. It's going to be Skulls with upper tunnel control.
Right back out.
He's going to jump up.
Oh, he's whiffed it. Or,
that's not
or
good.
Valve's trolling him. I mean, it's one or the other.
I think he's whiffed this one.
That's awkward. That's not the weapon you want for that kind of fight, and Flames, despite the low HP, delivers on the Glock. Good find from Yuri. That's a weapon upgrade, makes it a 2v2. Now, bomb site lost. Retake on. Still already. Look how costly this and threatening this round has been on just a half investment, buying to 2K.
They have a smoke and they have a molly, so they could use this to lock out the tunnels, the closet area. But they use that HE grenade. They could have broken the smoke with that.
Thing is, got no kit here right now. Time is of the essence. Nice idea to flush out the window position, but it feels like there's just no time to actually complete this one. Unless they get a very clean kill. It's anything but landing in his own Molotov is Keserato. Yuri can't win the round, but he'll see if he can take anyone else down with him. Not going to happen. 3-0, but bear in mind that was the FURIA buy. They will be coming back with the Orbs, the M4s. Even though they're down 3-0, there is a chance to fight back here.
Oh no, we lost. I guess we'll get our M4s and AWPs and all the nades. It's pretty sweet, and had they won, they'd have had that plus some extra juice. But we'll see this attempt. You know, best case scenario, they could have maybe taken a couple more bodies down on the side. The retake probably not going to be converted.
Yeah.
Apex has lost his voice.
He lost his voice there.
We've all been there. And they're doing the Xbox smoke. I thought the Xbox smoke was out of commission.
It is kind of because where Fallen's pushing offshore, right? Like you actually give him an advantage. In my opinion, it's Ed. I'd love to see how they approach the situation. You can just flash him off the angle, I suppose.
If you want to come from top middle, it's not that good because this type of peek could happen. But if you're coming from lower B heavy, then it blocks that angle off and lets you get a lot closer. So if you have Mac 10s or something, that is the play.
Right, so as in if they're to stop the boost, you're boosting the AWP short and peeking lower, like they can no longer do it with an Xbox smoke down. Like if
that's correct. They could peek top middle, so if you're coming top mid heavy, then it gives them a little bit of a buffer zone where they can peek around the corner and get you.
So early control. Short's been taken. Flames has got that one under lock and key.
Oh yes, indeed, Alex.
Can also mix it up. Sometimes mid doors, sometimes Xbox. They can't figure out where you're gonna smoke, and then they can't get around it. They can't play against the smoke that you're throwing. Got to switch that up, you know?
Yeah, and mid aggression is such a big feature of Dust2 right now. Even the pro teams have been getting more and more comfortable with sending some early mid aggression up.
All right, well, 40 seconds here. Still a lot of utility available for Vitality. Full A execution available. We're seeing variations of the Avangar execution now with the boost boxes getting smoked, courtesy of the extra jump up now. We'll see if that's going to be the play.
Yeah, I'd say they actually do a nice cross smoke. However, ahead of the play was Flames, hoping to get across. It's resulted in an opening kill for the AWP, and now falling into place for the setup. Fallen and Keserato honorably defending. There's a chance, perhaps, if he can isolate this duel. Yeah, takes down the AWP and gets away, but where's the bomb? No chance here for Apex. This round. Oh,
good shot.
He's looking good, but
Damn.
just going to have to be a FURIA round. Solid defense and losing that bomb.
So they at least take Fallen out of the equation. They can no longer buy an AWP. So sure, you win the round, but you do not have the luxury of a bomb site anchor using the AWP, and that's going to be a massive issue now. Fallen looks very comfortable, and now going to have to use the MP9 instead. That's a huge downgrade.
I like the way that Vitality is making FURIA sweat in some of these mid-rounds, just taking that short position, kind of waiting, not instantly going unless they have a clean opening. What that's doing is FURIA, they're down to no economy, no nades left towards that late round to shut down any of the hits, to reinforce with flashes. Really breaking the smoke.
Woo, he saw the tip.
I think he sees the tip.
Well,
The tip.
important round here. Economy a breaking point on either side of the equation. Huge advantage in firepower for Vitality. But where do they go with it, boys? What's the next play? We've got some long control established here for Mezzi, trying to get out those double doors. He has to go Fallen on the other side, bear in mind with the SMG. Flashbang doesn't do a whole lot. Or Yuri could get awkward timing here.
Oh no.
Eesh.
Okay. It actually works out tremendously well.
He's not looking at this. Lovely angle held by Fallen. Profits finds the upgrade onto Galil. Bomb should be planted. Uncomfortable retake. Despite the heavy damage onto Flames, I still feel like this is really uncomfortable for the CTs. If Fallen doesn't find anything, it gets bad fast.
With Fallen's long control here, the rest of his team can move up that spawn angle. No one can play on that ramp. A window flash could crush them. No flashes available.
True, that's the fight. That's an awkward one. Spinks commits to the spray, adjusts, can't finish. And now that low HP on Flames still doesn't stop him from finding one. Zywoo thrust into the clutch and he's making it look good. Isolates the first. Playing around that incendiary. And he's nailed it again. Look at him today. He's in the zone, the Zywoo zone.
That's a massive round. Of course, it's Zywoo to deliver. A stunning shot to close things out. 4-1. FURIA financially broken, wounded from the first map. And now it looks like we've got a Keserato investment. They might be going for this. It looks like they're going to invest quite a lot at the very least. MP9 going to be brought up for the next round. But that final shot, just playing around the incendiary as well. You've got no idea that's available to him. No damage inflicted on the cross. Half buy for FURIA.
Yeah, but when Vitality have got Flames on and Zywooing, you are in a real sticky spot. Flames has gotten 2 multi-kill rounds on low HP. On the B site, getting himself like an extra 2 kills, wild red, and this time here on 5 HP, getting 2 to close out that post plant. So a scout and an MP9, not the most exciting of rounds for FURIA.
Vitality have been doing a great job of getting into that site, getting that bomb planted, and then playing that timeout. It's come down to Zywoo closing out some of these rounds, but the time is really low that FURIA doesn't really have a chance to be able to get on the bomb and defuse it anyways. So I wonder when FURIA is going to switch up their defense and start getting ahead of it, putting more pressure and looking for more fights. Fallen looking for fights right now. Gets the tag on Apex. Prime position to get TK'd again.
We played some Dust2 last night, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
There was a situation towards the end.
There was a situation.
There was a situation.
You want to expand on that situation?
No.
No, just leave it. Maybe if there's a full eco, we can maybe tell the story. I
Okay.
think it's quite nice.
Well, you mean me shooting Stunner in the back of the head, that one? Or?
No. Like when someone went AFK, we got
that whole
confused.
thing. That whole thing.
And then
No one said anything.
Look, I was confused because no one explained what was happening. I just saw that we were paused.
Stunner left the game, and I was like, "Why have you done that, Stunner?" And he didn't say anything. He was just like, "Yeah, I just thought we were taking a like he did this mythical thing where he's like,
Yeah,
I thought we'd take a hiatus from the gameplay." And I'm like, "What does that mean?" Okay,
When he gives you a troll
are
answer
you
instead
coming
of
back?
like-
He was like, "Yeah, I could." I'm like, "Are you?"
Wait. Is FURIA going to win again?
No.
On an eco?
Yeah.
They're going to win on an eco. And we were just yapping about
That's
going AFK and disconnecting.
I was lost.
Still a good story.
I was lost in Steel's eyes.
Oh, sorry.
We need to put more pressure long ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think they need to put more pressure long, Josh?
I don't know, because so a couple of rounds ago, I was going to say that Mezzi went too early on that. FURIA, basically the way they were setting up for that A retake was they wanted to fight heavier towards mid, towards B, and then with that long control, they could scale up that elevator ramp and go for that retake. And it almost worked out for them. It came down to that 1v1. ZywOo found the gap and whatever, but that's because Mezzi went too early before any of his team was even on that site. So if they're going to put more pressure, I don't know what type of pressure they want to do. You're the IGL, you make the call. But one person alone shouldn't be doing it, really.
Out long, early doors, corner smoke, and Flames already swinging out pit. So early pressure towards the A site. Now, AWP is a present, in fact, 2 equipped, Skulls and Fallen rocking them. So this is really going to be a determining round. If you put all your pennies into this and you lose an AWP to a Tech 9, but Cello's clearing. Cello's clearing upper. Or is he? Is he just going to stay on the stairs? This is it really hinges on Spinks getting something here.
Yeah, if he gets one, they're on something here, but it looks like he's surrounded. It depends if he hears the scope click of Skulls.
Yeah, if Skulls doesn't move from this angle, I think they're fine. He's going to go right into the crosshair. There's nowhere else to go unless he goes to lower B and gets that backstab
Or it's
off.
like a close wall wide swing and he just like double dinks Skulls.
But it is LAN.
It is.
It
But
is
Skulls
LAN.
would have to hit the flick or Cello would have to catch him. Okay, so Apex is progressing up long.
As soon as contact happens, that's when it's going to happen.
At the same time.
Observer's nightmare.
Cello's not looking. Okay. Cello goes down. No reaction from Skulls. 3 on pressure on A, and that's a big kill back. Flames catches Keserato.
They're going to start vaulting up. It's going to be Fallen defending this A side. Needs to land some shots here. We'll have to dismount. Man advantage vitality, and they are going to start peeling off this one.
They don't know where Spinks has gone either. They're clearing out all of middle. They're aware that he was in this position. They don't know where he's gone since. He did not evacuate T-spawn from that tunnel area. It could still be Xbox, lower B, Cat.
I guess we're just saving.
Yeah.
Just as easy as that.
Just the fact that he's alive is pressure, and these guys know it. Honestly, FURIA had a really good setup there. If that gap wasn't there, if Spinks wasn't in that exact corner at that exact time for that round to play out how it played out, I think FURIA is in a really good position to defend against this entire hit.
Yeah, at least they don't lose their double AWPs. I mean, there's a silver lining there. But also off the back of a crazy win.
So they're going to get the Royal Flash next round?
Oh, you remember.
Back.
Okay. All right.
Well, they have the economy for it.
Wasn't the Royal Flush
Well,
the
the Royal
AKs?
Flush, you do need to have the AKs on the CT side.
It's the AKs on the CT side.
Yeah.
Okay.
I appreciate the effort.
So this is just a normal full house then if they get,
exactly,
like
there
a
you go.
proper...
Yeah, it's just a full house. You got the double AWPs, rifles, all the nades, etc. But yeah, you want the AKs.
Can they get that last one? Can they get that last M4
FURIA
though?
are sponsored by Hellman's? That's crazy. I've never seen a mayonnaise sponsor.
I was going to say, as in the mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome.
I've never seen that before. A condiment.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Wow. That's huge. Congratulations to FURIA. Wow. I'm blown away. 1913, that is a staple of British culture.
How many years is that?
I'm so glad you are. Steel, 7 plus 3 is 10, which would make it 1920, plus 80 makes it 2000, plus 24. So it would be 80 plus 20 plus 1. So 101 years. Is that right? Nice.
No.
I got you, man. Don't worry, I'm here all week. And maths is my specialty. So any more math questions you have, throw them my way. Quick addition, subtraction, multiplication, division.
ZywOo.
We're in the 20s right now, by the way.
Oh, is that right? The early 20s.
Oh. Tried to get out. Not enough flashes to stagger, keep Cello blind there.
But he can blame his team for that. That's fine.
Yeah. Not enough pressure long. Apex was right.
Oh, and there's Skulls delivering with the secondary AWP. Jobs are good.
No real way into the round here for Team Vitality. They're going to have to slow this round down. They have a minute and a half to work with and loads of utility to separate all the players.
This ZywOo guy, though. You give him an inch, he will take a mile. Skulls should be fine to get this kill on the fade. I don't see a way that they take him down here. Unless they do that. Unless that somehow happens, and yes, we actually are onto something here. It's going to be Fallen, though, holding on to the B bomb site. Smoke, it's going to be blocking the vision towards the B doors, flashing over. Looks like he fancies his chances here. This is a wild maneuver.
Why?
Unnecessary. That could cost them the round, Josh.
No, come on.
They're all outside the B bomb site.
Oh, okay, Serato's pathing through the smoke, but Mezzi's doing the same thing at the same time. Mezzi! Oh, a chance! Down though, and Zywoo's in the clutch. Hang on, it's Zywoo we're talking about! What a shot that was! Crouching though, Cello. Zywoo's misread it. Cello was right there. Still there, on the window, holding, waiting for an overextension. Cello, patience prevails. An admirable way to play that one out. You can see Zywoo just losing track of him. Nice try.
Oh, that was a questionable play by the grandfather of, or godfather of Brazilian esports.
There you go. Okay, no references.
Yeah, you have that super advantage. You had that 5 versus 3. You had the double op working this opening. You have a 4-on-2 or whatever the situation may be at that point, and instead of just waiting for the team to group, wait out the smoke, and go and do everything together, it's just you're just sending it in with the op. Yeah, I get it. That's your style, but like.
Look, Unk's feeling himself. Oh! And Zywoo is as well. Okay.
Cuz is feeling himself.
Yeah, indeed. That's a hell of a shot. Opens things up with a power play. And do you just go quickly off this one and try and take advantage of the rotating CTs? You can see they're weak across the map now. No one in towards B. Fallen will just be dropping a smoke at the tunnel entrance, looking to answer back, and he's got no helmet. Poor old Fallen. He's dealt with, and this is one of those rounds where you're just saying, well, they probably save. Because that's just the way the cookie crumbles here on Dust2.
Maybe if he didn't just send his life into B on the previous round, he could have kept that Kevlar and helmet.
I suppose you have a point.
The 3-on-5 is another save for FURIA.
Yeah.
Vitality built their lead. And the double up on the D side, is that? Oh, they have an M4 though.
It's the only map where it's viable, I suppose.
True.
Like if you're going to choose one map, you want to double up
Mirage.
T side. Yeah. But historically, I guess this is the only map I've seen it on regularly.
Speaking of, when are they going to put Train back in then? Because
I think it's the next map.
It's got to be.
It has to be.
It has to be.
I would love Train back.
There's no real reason why it hasn't made an appearance yet. Next map that comes in will be Train. Confirmed.
Yeah? Wow, the Henry G guarantee.
Spinning it out there, yeah.
Okay. I'd be open to like Cash as well. I feel like, you know, we've had a long period without Cash. How long has it been now?
I mean, it did come back. It was just such a... I don't want to be rude, but it wasn't a great version of Cash, the green one.
Yes, yeah.
It was unfortunate timing.
I heard they're making it greener.
They can't. It was actually the greenest map I've ever seen. The problem was they released it just the same time as the player models were available, so you could actually just choose that green agent. That's where it didn't really work out. And no one really liked it. It didn't really pop off. And you can do green maps. Ancient's quite green.
It is, and lovely.
Super green.
It doesn't seem to be a problem. No one really talks about that.
What's your current favorite map aside from Dust2 Mirage? Because I know that they were ones you've been playing for your whole life.
Ooh, another pick. He's looking like a prime Henry G out there.
Honestly, he is. I was going to say it myself. But he kind of is. Every round, get yourself a lovely pick.
Yeah, no Dust2, no Mirage.
I'm a Nuke lover.
Nuke, fair.
To play Nuke, maybe observing, maybe casting, maybe watching Nuke isn't as fun, but playing it,
oh, mate.
I love a good Nuke.
Some of the best games I've ever cast have been Nuke games. Well, how do you recover upon the loss of someone on the cross? Well, we saw what happened last time. Fallen panicked and overplayed his hand, and it resulted in a comfortable round. This time, they've got themselves a player anchoring the site in Skulls. A lot of pressure on him, but Yuri and Fallen just position focused more so towards middle, so they can react to B quicker, but it is still going to be a 5v3 retake if Skulls goes nothing.
He's in one of those positions. We call this one maybe a one and done. We'll see whether he can step up.
He gets 3 here, though.
Hello.
That's 1.
Oh, dude, yeah, some damage onto the next. Maybe not enough.
It's another, unless he gets to spam through the smoke here, you're saying, yep, lads, you know the drill, I'm afraid.
It's that 4-letter word.
Hold on.
Now, in vintage FURIA fashion, just run in there by yourself.
Yeah, Fallen's giving it a go. Didn't really work out for him necessarily. And there we go. Yeah, Skull's getting kind of bullied right now.
That was a good round from Vitality. Good mid-round call there. They got that opening pick on that cross, and then Zywoo just sat on the line the whole time, saw nobody else cross to B, so they just group up tunnels. Oh, okay, cool. No one else is crossed. There's one guy there. Let's just go in together. No problem.
Boom.
Damn, bro. I mean, to be honest, we've seen the meta shift to majority of CTs actually smoking the cross every round. Like, it just becomes a habitual thing. The fact that you're not doing it against Zywoo, I'd say that's a bit of a disrespect.
Almost every team is doing that.
Do you not know who we are playing against?
Yeah,
like,
that's
smoke
fair.
it.
Totally fair.
I remember the old CSGO HE particles that would just bloom right up. And
People still use the HE, you know, when you're running down suicide?
Yeah, the T's do it. I saw, who played it yesterday? It was...
I've seen Sphinx do it. I don't know who else does it. But I mean, it's just an option, isn't it?
Someone with a C in their name.
Oh, Cutler.
She went really rolling back the years on that one.
I got you.
No, they were doing it yesterday. I wanted to highlight that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Is that an old school move? It's just, I mean, that's CSGO, right? Bang.
Oh my God, it's every round.
Guys!
It's every round.
Smoke, just smoke, man.
Someone smoke him. Please.
Oh, God.
Do you make a hat trick now?
Yeah. Now if I can pick top mid, I will do, and I will get him again.
Okay.
And he did! Oh, that's so sick.
He's just feeling it right now.
Well, like, you also want to smoke the doors because sometimes if you want to do like a 4B stack randomly or 1B and 4A stack, you need to do that to shroud your movements.
Yeah, just to keep to not allow Zywoo to say there's 2B, there's 1B, there's none B.
And one's dead.
And one's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, nice shot.
Okay.
Let's go, Fallen. Present.
Sphinx is like, I'm in B, guys. You wanna
Literally B is wide open.
Seriously?
head over here?
It's another, well, save the M4s. I hate to say it, but that's what's going to happen. The bomb is not actually moving just yet. Zywoo patiently waits. Could fall apart, I suppose, but they're not really challenging. Just going to be holding onto their M4s. That Molotov kind of secures the round, actually. As they go and plant. You can see they're actually deep in CT spawn as well. Open runway here to get the bomb planted. Round over. Hate to break you the bad news, but that's the way it goes sometimes.
Vitality is ready to hunt, too. You can see position right outside long doors, Mezzy holding that push.
Oh, yeah.
Bomb's just planted now. There's 40 seconds of hunting, of saving that FURIA needs to do.
The game within the game.
The minigame.
Yeah, you want to have rifles in the next for everybody? Actually, wait, hang on. What's the cache? Yeah, it's still it's an important 4.
So what's the review on the glasses buff? I think it looks pretty good to me.
He's getting all these shots. Does it have X-ray vision on those things? Because he's getting the kills through the door.
Dude, they're getting absolutely owned.
An irretrievable M4, by the way. It's on the blue box. If you lose another player, you... Oh, no, it's not. Thank you. Thank you very much. J-Raz. And, well, Fallen, yeah, he's held on to his. And it looks like he'll get away with it.
Yeah, we'll take that. That's something. Another week by. You might want a tactical timeout. Hasn't there been any yet? Has anyone taken a pause?
He's going glass cannon. Maybe he's going to bring the fight to the Woo. Fallen says, right, you guys can't handle it. I'll just kill him. I'll just kill him.
He's got, I mean, maybe he has to. He's got the spawn as well. He has the best possible spawn for the mid pick. So I think you're going to see Unk give it a go.
I just want to see on the T side, one person standing on the ground and 2 operas getting on his head.
Here he comes.
That's a connection.
And he's dead.
And then Sphinx picks into the
It's down to 7.
Oh my gosh.
They have been owned.
Yeah, this is ownage. Old-fashioned ownage with a P.
Damn.
Not pure, though.
No.
Not pure punish.
No.
Well, that's
But
rolling.
everybody knows you went faster with a knife.
Everybody knows.
Oh, it's such a dirty angle. It's so difficult to clear this one.
Headshot.
He's done very well.
Apex has missed the shot, but Cello has gone
Cello.
for quite a spray there.
Hello.
20 bullets later.
Oh, he's dead.
Hello.
Oh, it hit him.
It actually hit him down from 8 to 4.
He's in so much trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're making kind of a list of things Cello can do in this round, I think the majority of them are die. And that's going to be what he does.
Well, that's the first half. Yes, K Serato does something unbelievable here.
How many rounds of this game, this half, have been determined in the first, like, 15 seconds at mid doors? Like, 4 or 5?
Yeah. The last 6 of them, for sure, yeah.
God. I mean, that's Dust2 for you, I suppose. Or you could just throw a smoke. I don't know.
Yeah.
What do I know?
Not a single smoke was done. and not only that, they challenged it.
9-3 in the half, folks. Stay tuned. We could be in for a quick one here. FURIA struggling.
plays back into some of these rounds, but it turns out that luck runs out. Those chances run out. You can't keep pulling back dangerous moments here. Eventually, Ents managed to break one through.
I mean, it kind of looked like a similar recovery as well. They start to punch back. They start to find their footing. Gather a little bit of success.
Okay, technical pause. Here's a chance for me to tell you, based on the what the Australian Writers Center is doing, which, by the way, this article's weirdly written as like a Q&A, and I don't know why they've done it this way, but I'm just going to get what I can out of it. Australian Writers Center, not the most helpful. So apparently, according to Merriam-Webster, which I'm getting quoted through, so it's a game of telephone here.
Yeah.
In the 14th century, Middle English developed this phrase "tomfool," which was just like a caricature of someone who was dumb, basically. And that morphed into one word, tomfool, and by the 1600s was like a character in plays or pageants as sort of a buffoon-type character that then became tomfoolery.
There you go. There's the history.
So there you go.
You know Tom?
Shout out my boy Tom Fool.
Tom Fool.
You were right. It is a dude.
Sounded like it.
Kind of a conceptual dude.
Yeah, just the idea of a dude who's up to no good.
Let's see if Ents are up to no good in this one. There's very little arrayed against them from the cannons. And spam down. Davide is trying to get cheeky on the edge of that smoke. It's not going to happen. First piece off the board. First actor out of this pageant.
David knocked out on something, just trying to make an active move with his MP9 to task the B site with a deep smoke. No luck in that department, but again, there's another good entry for Nithon on this A side, so it's going to sway them away into a B side execute.
Calzera has been cast in this play in the role of the hero. He's going to put it all on his back. Molly to force him out of the angle. Flames at his feet to make him uncomfortable, but he'll stick around in the fight. He will pay the price. So the tragic hero perhaps in this one. But it's Henny next onto the stage.
Lovely little lesson about tomfoolery, but we here on the mainstream have got you some tomfuriery. It's been a bit of a mess for the Brazilians into the second map of this series. You know what the definition of insanity is, Steel?
Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result.
That's right, like crossing mid-doors, bro. That's not what they were doing. However, they just kept banging their head against the ZywOo AWP, and it's 9-3 on the half. We swap sides. Let's see if the FURIA attack has something a bit more to offer us up. Henry has gone to go and get changed because he's doing a little summit when we get this series done. So do not stress. He's not disappeared forever.
I'm stressing now that you said that. I wasn't going to until you said it.
He was your like kind of emotional support blanket.
Yeah.
You're going to have to do this with me. Let's see what happens.
5 men long, but the tunnels is already cleared out. Vitality have a good read of the situation. It's all about, can they get there in time? ZywOo, it's been so good in that first half, but down to 26 HP. He needs to keep his life.
Oh, he stuck around for a fight and does tag up Fallen, which Apex will convert. Tapping away. Apex, some solid shooting here. Double kill, and in the absence of ZywOo, Apex is on the multi-kill, glancing at his teammates Monitor in Flash, and now progressing for more. He's greedy. His teammates will finish it off, and that is dominant. 4 alive. Comfortable USP round from Apex, multi-kill, and FURIA now in the dumps. No plant, what are you supposed to do?
Well, you got your FURIA buys, I guess. Let's see what you got on that T side.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to work out here.
Both pistol rounds won by Vitality by scaling across that catwalk area. You know, you got 4 players that shall not pass, but somehow they make it work. USPs this time. It's a full save by FURIA.
Dude's got his top button done up. Like, you know, he's dressed to impress.
Yeah.
For the work, you know? Yeah, 5 up cap. It's a solid idea. Jumping mid, gonna try and test Apex. How many's he getting? It's lots of damage, just the 1 kill.
I'm shocked that they got 1.
Yeah, fair play. And now Spinks is gonna tend to this, clear him out. Nice find.
Empty.
Yeah. Cello hoping to be overlooked. Could have been a late piece as they do start to channel up short. Flames is ready though. Some long-range MP9 bursts. How many here? 1. Make it 2. And a potential for 3. It's stolen away by ZywOo.
The thing about these 5 Glock rush things is like, it's almost like one of those, let's just get this round over with strats. Yeah. And you're not burning out any of the nades from the other team. And then whoever's got an MP9 is like, oh my God, Glocks. They just start beelining it straight towards you, trying to farm it but as much as they can. 11-3, we're going to see 5 AKs on the board and not the most utility around it.
Okay, so let's see what Furia's first gun round is. Because if there was supposed to be, or if there's going to be, a conversation about Dust2, it starts here. Smoke to extinguish Molotov, but it's a HE he has to deal with and contends with it for 69 remaining health. Flames close, has long. Such a dynamic CT side from Vitality. It's always going to feel a little different for their opposition.
It's good pacing that FURIA has chosen here. They don't have all the utility to clear out all the positions. They've got those AKs, know a couple of MP9s are in play. And slowly try to take control towards that middle area, towards that catwalk area.
Yeah, Apex has got lots of HEs in the cache of spawn. Going to throw out another one towards the Xbox area, just trying to keep them on their toes. But as you said, pace nicely, not overcommitting too early. About a minute on the clock. It's going to have to start taking shape soon. Long just got re-smoked. Mezzi confirms no one's across. On the B side of things, maybe Spinks will start getting some freedom to join his teammate in mid. Looks like he is heading that way.
Looks like just fake utility coming out middle. He's going to pull the rotation, soften up that A site. That main attack is going to come through long. The connection up short shortly after. Queserado trying to spam through all these lurk smokes that are being in place here. Got the crisscross over at mid.
Are they re-clearing? Apex is going back long. This is very
caught in the open.
Yeah, wide open. And a chance now to take onto this A site.
Wait,
however,
they're trying to go CT spawn from mid.
Cerato's having a go at it. Yeah, hits the first shot, takes down Spinks. Yuri Molotov'd away. Guys, the time is getting a little awkward as Zywoo's still alive. Zywoo's still a problem. Down goes another. Queserato in mid, cleared out by Mezzi. Time is of the essence. You can't get past him. Just like that, the shooting gallery for Mezzi.
A very interesting decision there from FURIA. After softening up short like that and everything like that, Vitality on that series point, 12-3, making this look easy.
Oh my gosh.
You have to stop and wonder if some of these rounds are, you know, they're playing really well. Zywoo especially getting all those kills, but you have to wonder, is FURIA gifting so many of these rounds away? You talked about that CT side, no smokes on the cross, but here as well, you got those AKs and you're going out mid through CT when the smokes are fading.
Yeah, of course they go out long, says Apex. As Fallen's jumping for info on that scout. Doesn't seem to spot too much. They were flirting with some aggression. Spinks considered it. Apex pieces out. Ooh, dangerous game. Spinks is playing. Good chip damage already. There. No, another HE. God, they have definitely... Their Dust2 does look scary. Feels like it's a tough cookie to crack, as the saying goes. Everyone's cracking their cookies. Spinks is... Look at him. He's just so comfortable. Dips in, dips out. Forces a smoke out and a flashbang. They are setting their sights on Mezzi's bomb site. A lurk smoke just got dropped. So an awful lot to do. And even Flame starting to activate. He's feeling confident to push long doors here. B is the target. Who takes first contact? It's Spinks. Gets the one. Will he be overlooked? Mezzi's surely going to be cleared here and still manages to deliver a multi-kill. Nearly all of them. Queserato into the clutch. Surely the hard work has been done. This seems like the last round of play here on Dust2. FURIA just completely manhandled. How many rounds have they won after that 7-0 to 13-7 first map?
It's been completely one-sided on the side of Vitality. Closing the gap as Flames. That goes the last piece of the puzzle. Completely solved.
Speedy. Very convincing scenes from Vitality in this one. ESL Pro League Season 20. And that's the playoffs. Just like that, they glide into the playoffs. As we expected, a team in discussion for very best in the world after making a deep run over in Cologne. And now they find themselves here in Malta. And yeah, the